Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about a poem from a railway carriage by Robert Louis Stevenson. Robert Louis Stevenson was a Scottish novelist, poet, essayist and travel writer. But he is probably best known for the classics Treasure Island, A Child's Garden of Verses, Kidnapped, and Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. In the poem, the poet captures a train's incredible speed, turning passing landscapes and lives into fleeting images. Let us first learn the new words from the poem. Railway carriage. Railway carriage is a section of a train designed to carry passengers. Fairies, a small creature with wings and magic powers. Hedges, a row of bushes or tree planted close together at the edge of a garden or field to separate one piece of land from another. Ditches, a long, narrow hole that has been dug into the ground, especially along the side of a road or field for water to flow along. Troops in a battle means soldiers fighting a war. Witch, a woman who is believed to have magic powers. Meadow, a field of grass. Cattle, cows, bulls, buffaloes, etc. Clamber and scramble means to climb or move in a difficult, awkward way using both hands and feet. Brambles, wild berries. Tramp, a homeless person. Stringing the daisies, making a chain out of daisies. Cart, a vehicle pulled by bull or horse. Mill, a machine whose power is provided by a large wheel that is turned by moving water, especially a river. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. The poet says that the train runs more quickly than the fairies that can fly or witches can move. It rushes, leaving behind bridges, houses, fences and ditches. And charging along like troops in a battle all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. When the train advances forward, it seems as the soldiers are attacking enemies in a battlefield. It runs and leaves behind the green fields where horses and cattle are grazing. All of the sides of the hills and plains, flying as thick as driving rains, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. All of the sides of the hills and the plain fly as thick as driving rain. It means the hills and the plains pass by so quickly and closely, like heavy rain driven by wind, that you cannot see their details clearly. And ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Again and again, in a very short moment, the train was crossing painted stations with a whistle. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathers brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is a green for stringing the daisies. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathers brambles. Means He also sees a child climbing a steep ground by himself with difficulty. During his climb, he gathers blackberries. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is a green for stringing the daisies. He sees a tramp or a homeless person who was looking at the train with amazement. Some ladies were making garlands of daisy flowers. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with a man and load. And here is a mill, there is a river, each glimpsed and gone forever. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. He sees a cart moving slowly in the middle of a highway. It was loaded with a cart driver and a load. And here is a mill and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. He sees a watermill and a river while traveling in the train. All these objects appeared and disappeared so quickly that the poet looked at them only for a short time and they can never be seen again.